Slayers!
Hi, my name is Aiday. I'm from Kyrgyzstan and from the team Slayers.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm from the US.
Hi, I'm Kabiljan and I'm from Uzbekistan.
Hi, I am Abbas and I am from Pakistan.
Yes!
Iron Man. Моя любовь. Спойлер. Алерт. Like you just saw his face on the reflection. На русском это так драматично. Фу, я вспоминаю, какие у меня были мурашки, когда я смотрела этот фильм.
The trailer did a good job of like not exposing everything, because most trailers these days will be like reveal the whole plot in like 4 minutes.
Любой ценой. Этот момент, когда не все одинаково в костюме. Самый тупой момент! Просто такой тупой. Как я ее ненавижу.
Honestly, the hype. Everybody was hyping it up. Got curious. Wanted to watch it, that's all.
Because they left on a cliffhanger in the last one, and it was a sequel. So everyone was just like, oh my god, is everyone gonna come back? Because you just want to know what happens.
Ну, во-первых, я огромный фанат Марвел и вообще всех комиксов. Во-вторых, я посмотрела первую часть «Мстителей» и, конечно же, хотела вторую. Я безумно очень долго ждала. Но еще я фанат Айронмена. Так что да, было 3 причины.
They're like portrayed into like real life, and it's like the imagination on film. It's really cool.
Мне кажется, просто людям очень нужно верить в кого-то. Как бы сказки для взрослых, я бы их назвала, потому что люди хотели бы верить в таких людей, которые делали не все, и как бы они бы тоже хотели иметь таких супергероев в городе.
Everybody has their inner child that they sort of start repressing as they grow older, but superhero movies are sort of the thing that releases them, that gives them relief. It's also sort of escapism from reality, you know? Reality sucks.
Kind of. I mean, but the top two was DC and Marvel, and they're just the same ones doing like making their comic books into film and live action. So not really. I mean, it was inevitable that they were gonna do it.
I wouldn't call it oversaturation. It's a film industry, and every genre has multiple products from various countries and various directors and artists. Superheroes are profitable, you know, look at Disney. You know how much money they make, it's their milk cow. So...
Мне кажется, да, это так и есть, как бы, вот особенно сейчас, после «Мстителей», уже как-то нет смысла дальше все это продолжать. Не знаю, мне кажется, уже рейтинг спадет. Однозначно да, чисто ради интереса. Потому что, я огромный фанат Марвел.
Ooh, she's swallowing. Ooh, she crashed. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting this movie takes part like, was the 80s? The 80s? The 90s. It was the 90s? Okay. Blockbuster. Back in the day, before I was born. This is what happens when you go into the U.S. military. It's crazy how like out of all the places in the world she lived in America, like back into her like home, you know. She could have landed anywhere. That's fate. Well done.
Ну, я не являюсь большой фанаткой Марвел, я не знаю много их фильмов, поэтому я не могу сказать, что типа намного лучше, чем было, или хуже, чем было. В принципе, сам фильм, наверное, неплохой, просто лично мне не понравилась сама сюжетная линия. Парни все, которых я спрашивала, им всем ужасно понравился фильм, якобы она такая, вся такая сексуальная, вся такая шикарная девушка. Но для меня, девушки, этот фильм, она, актриса, не показалась какой-то вау, там.
I think they handled it pretty much. They showed quite feminist power, and I really liked the movie because of that. I don't think so. There is a solo movie from Marvel's sides to show this kind of like with an elite superhero. And it earned a lot, and it was quite famous. I think so. They did a great job with it.
I think even if it was a male lead, it would still would have been popular because at the end of the day, it's still Marvel. But this was better than like Hulk. Good, but not because it's a female. I think it's good just because it's a Marvel.
I think so. This is quite wrong because first of all, the movie itself, the plot was quite good because it was related to the Endgame. The relationship made it quite famous and it created a lot of hype. I also read some articles about it, and the hype was one of the reasons the movie became quite famous, and the plot was interrelated, so the Marvel fan were already like excited about the Endgame, so this movie was gonna be a hit.
Ну, я полностью с этим согласна, потому что, как я сказала раньше, всем парням очень понравился фильм, и никто не обсуждал сюжет, все обсуждали, какая была классная актриса, не знаю, как ее зовут, все такая шикарная, там, типа, девушка-супергерой и так далее, и все просто обсуждали ее, и ни разу не слышала, по крайней мере, что кто-то обсуждал там, что сюжетную линию, ее игру или там режиссерскую работу, просто все говорили про актрису.
Both. It's like they know that they can get something out of it because, at the end of the day, it's still something that the audience wants. It's bound to happen. I mean, females are like half the population, and we don't get a lead that's just not fair. I feel like the audience was the one giving it more backlash. It didn't deserve that.
Ну, я не могу сказать все, типа, что обобщить, что, типа, вот они тут реально заботятся о женщинах, либо они просто пытаются на этом прикольнуть. Мне кажется, все равно есть люди, которые, точнее, кинокомпании, режиссеры, которые действительно хотят затронуть эту тему, чтобы было какое-то там равенство, права женщин и так далее, а кто-то просто идет по этой волне, потому что оно сейчас на пике, на топе, на популярности, и они просто хотят так заработать. Нельзя обобщить, что, типа, все хотят одного.
No, I think so. They actually care about the female representation in the movie. Not that much. I think so. It's gradually is a little bit of increasing. There are characters, but they don't show it. So they are increasing, and they are supporting by increasing the number of women characters. They basically are empowering women empowerment, and that's really a good thing, I think.
Look at that Arab boy go. Ooh.
Мне кажется, даже мультик не смотрела.
Я не уверена, что смотрела.
Мне кажется, я такое читала, и то не читала, не читали.
We always Will Smith. He was the best part of the movie, honestly.
Ну, конечно, харизму он затащил.
Oh, Naomi's got so pretty.
Они бы нам могли найти
Да намного лучше актеров могли найти. Я первый раз смотрю трейлер.
Ох, эта песня. Как будто «Холодное сердце» смотрю.
Мне кажется, это не очень. Ну, то есть, Король Лев, это же Дисней. Дисней?
Кажется, да.
Король Лев, вот, мне не понравилось, типа, вообще.
That's okay, just make it good. Just make it good, please. That's it.
So, I had two opinions on it. First, it sucks. And second, it's okay, it's enjoyable. I think it sucks because if you see Disney's recent, live action Aladdin movie, it's nowhere close to the original Aladdin story.
That's okay. I like that they do have a few Arab actors, like the one who played Aladdin is Egyptian, the one who played Jafar, he's from Tunisia, sorry. There's a lot of Arab actors, but for Genie, I don't care if he's Arab or not because he's not human. It's you don't have an ethnicity. He's hilarious. I loved it. I love that part.
He was an okay choice. There might have been better genies out there, like considering the original character and what it was supposed to be like. I feel like there were much better actors that could have filled that role, but Will Smith's okay too.
Однозначно, да. Просто, реально. Кажется, он просто единственный актер, который затащил весь фильм, из-за которого все смотрели, из-за которого у него высокие рейтинги, только из-за Смита.
Как бы сначала было очень много хейтеров в плане из-за того, что почему на роль Аладдина, на роль...
Джина?
Джина, да, подобрали черного. Ну, то есть это вообще не совпадает. Но, мне кажется, он затащил.
First of all, it's a Hollywood movie, so considering it's Hollywood, I feel like they really tried here. Remember the scandal about Scarlett Johansson playing some Asian character? That's Hollywood. So, they're taking steps forward even if it's for profitability. They're not doing it for actual representation or diversification of the Hollywood industry and to actually show Arab culture and its beauty. They're doing it for money.
The original one did better. Even like
The cartoon?
Yeah, the cartoon did a lot better. Even like in the beginning when like they were singing Arabian Night. But like in the movie you can tell like the things she's wearing, the pattern is very like Hindi like. But there are some parts that I don't know, they just mixed it. That's in my city. I'm always gonna say it.
Он такой худой.
У него очень странная фигура.
Я слышала, что он ради этого персонажа капец похудел.
Да, на 30 килограмм. Говорили вроде, что он в отеле закрывался на 30 дней и репетировал смех.
А, серьезно? Ну, блин, сыграшка.
He did such a good job. This is like, he was meant to be the Joker. I'm against violence, but I'm glad he killed him because, like, what? Who does that to someone? That's my city. That's the courthouse next to the high school I went to. Those stairs, it's in the Bronx, and like a bunch of people just like kept like going to like tourists like went to like take their own videos just as Joker, and it caused a lot of problems for the locals. It's crazy.
Но мне кажется, да, чтобы типа люди видели, что существуют люди с такими проблемами, и что это нормально, и как нужно к ним относиться, и как не нужно.
Я думаю, что это очень важно разговаривать на такие темы, потому что чем больше мы внимания к этому привлекаем, тем больше, мне кажется, меньше таких случаев будет, там, суицидов и расстройств всяких.
It's good to talk about it. It just depends on how well they actually show it. Like 13 Reasons Why did it very bad. Like they did not do it well. It was very triggering. But I think it depicts it in a good way, in a realistic way, in a way that doesn't make people want to lose their minds, you know.
I feel like there's a good and bad to that. The good is definitely the exposure, you know. Previously, mental health used to be a taboo because not many people used to know about it or understand what it is, but with more exposure, with people knowing more what it's about, it's getting better for mentally ill people out there. But it's also bad because it's a trend, you know? That's wrong. I hate it.
Personally, after seeing specifically this movie, I felt like if we keep on arising these kind of scenarios a little, it affects the brain. Like after seeing this movie, I was also quite touched, and I was like, whoa! I heard one of my friend's professor who was in the movie, and he left the movie because it was too depressing. So I think so. If we keep on showing these kind of bad aspects, like negative aspects on media, it would affect our mental health, and we wouldn't even notice. It gets into the unconsciousness mind. I doubt that. I really doubt that, because I think so. One of the main reasons why people were interested in Joker was because of the previous movie, The Dark Knight.
So I feel like without the Batman context, it wouldn't have been as popular because it gives you sort of a build-up into Joker's character.
Нет, определенно нет.
Я не знаю, потому что я, например, ничего не знаю комиксы, я не смотрела ни одного Бэтмена, я не знаю ничего про всех супергероев и так далее, но я пошла на Джокера, мне понравилось.
А типа ты бы пошла, если бы он был не Джокер, а чем какой-нибудь там клоун?
Если бы название было «Клаун», то нет, я бы не пошла. Но посмотрев такой трейлер, я бы пошла.
Окей. Увидела.
No, it makes it better. Because, like, you fall in love with a villain, it's just like it's not expected. Even though we know, like, the whole story, and there have been different movies where Batman is, like, the hero and he's, like, the bad guy, we look past that. Well, when we look at his story and we're like, okay, we get why you're like that. We get it. It's okay. And I don't know, I don't like Batman no more.
Если честно, да, я симпатизировала. Не знаю, мне кажется, что его показали с такой немножко жалкой стороны. Ну, то есть ты как бы жалость к нему проявляешь, да.
Мне кажется, вообще не показали его как негативный персонаж, его люди сами довели до того, что он сделал. То есть он был вполне нормальным человеком, он пытался как-то там ходить на стендапы, дарить людям смех. Не было этой злости изначально. В нем это зародили люди, которые неправильно к нему относились.
If I say yes, would I be a psychopath? But no. I won't say I sympathize with him. I understand where he comes from. I don't sympathize because I don't have the same backstory. I can understand having problems in life, but again, I don't have the same problems as him. So I don't sympathize with it, I understand him.
Oh, so much. I just want to give him a hug. He didn't deserve that. Come on. People were rude that he got away with the most.
Yeah, I kind of did sympathize with Arthur. I think so. He like the situation that happened to him made me a lot like towards the guy. Oh man, the poor guy. I think so. Towards the middle of a society. If we keep on we press the person who's being pressed, and if we keep on doing that, the person will eventually repulse, and this creates a negative situation in the society.